Hey guys, I hope you're all having an embraceful day. Today we're going to be working on the Rocket Bunny inspired kit. We're going to be getting almost the final touches done with the kit. Whoa. So what I mean by final touches, I mean this section right here. This section we got to make it fit, or make it the transition from here to here, make it perfectly flush. This side needs a little tad bit more work because right here it's a little bit still lifted. So that's pretty easy. We just sand it down, and that's pretty much everything we have to do in order to get the fender flares done by today. I mean, there will be like about 95% done. The only thing that would be left to do is to, once I get the wheels, we can mess with the arc, see how much more we got to bring it out, or how much more maybe we have to bring it less. I doubt that, but I'm pretty sure we might have to bring it out, or maybe it's perfectly even. So we're gonna get started. The first thing we're gonna do is, since this bumper is pretty heavy because of the bumper covers, because of the lip, and I still don't even have the splitter, we're gonna have some aero on here. This bumper is gonna be pretty darn heavy. I mean, it's already heavy the way it is, and we don't even have the splitter and whatnot. So to prevent the bumper from sagging, as you guys can tell right here, it's kind of sagging, I'm gonna be using the splitter rods. These were custom made to be this short because I wanted to put them, see if you guys are able to tell, right here with the lip, this lip right here, it has like a little edge right there. I want to connect it to where you connect like a toe strap or something like that. Depending on how far we get, we might get started with the aero, the front pieces of the aero, at least getting them mocked up and drilled onto the fender flares, the bumper covers I mean, or wherever they need to be drilled onto. So let's get started with this. Let's see how far we can get by today. So I got the holes cut out, I got it primered up, I got it all painted up, that way it doesn't prevent any rust or anything like that. But the reason I drilled out 2 holes instead of just one, I'm going to be running 2 splitter rods on both sides. This one is going to be connecting to this part of the splitter right here. The other one's going to be connected probably like around this area of the splitter. And the reason for that is because the top one, what I wanted to do is to hold the whole entire bumper forward and lift it up a little bit, while this one I just wanted to, this side of the bumper that's right here, I just wanted to push it out this way to kind of keep it away from the tire and whatnot. So later on I'll buy 2 more splitter rods. They're gonna go down here. Those won't be custom made because I need those to be a little bit longer than what needs to be going on onto there. So for now we got everything done. Let's start putting the splitter rods onto here, and then we'll start putting the bumper back on, and we'll see where we need to drill right here in order for the splitter to connect to. So I got the splitter rods installed, as you guys can tell, and let me tell you, didn't make this bumper way sturdier than what it was before. Look at that, almost like 0 to no play right here. What we really wanted was to try and pull this away from the tire, and look at that. There's not much tension at all. And I even think when we put the other splitter rod on the bottom connecting this way to, I mean, it's not even going to bring it out, because I mean, it doesn't need to be brought out anymore, but it's going to create this to be a little bit more sturdier. So if we're like on a windy day, it doesn't have this flapping, which I don't even think it'll be flapping just with that splitter rod, because I mean, look at it, that's nothing, dude. It's so sick, so sick how these splitter rods turned out. They're even perfectly symmetrical right here. You can see a little bit of the splitter rod right there in the corner right here as well. Look at it, symmetrical as F. Heck yeah. I mean, pretty much the whole bumper in general is pretty much all sturdy. Look at that, dude. I'm so hyped, so hyped. So like I mentioned, putting 2 more splitter rods on the side, that's gonna at least sturdy it up a little bit more, kind of make it impact resistant, I guess you guys can tell. What what else is left. I think the only thing left to do now is all the bodywork needed in order to do this right here, because the only reason I put those splitter rods right now before we did the bodywork was because if I go ahead and start doing the bodywork right here, this will be flexing, and look, it doesn't even flex at all anymore. So that's a good thing we did the splitter rods, because now there's no tension here, because before the whole tension would try pulling the whole bumper forward. Now it's not pushing the bumper forward, it's all actually being held up. So now it's time, like I meant, the tedious process of just putting fiberglass filler onto here, getting this smoothed out as much as I can. I think I mentioned in the beginning, all these small little pinholes that you guys see right here, I'm gonna let the body shop deal with all this, because I mean, it's taking me way too long to fill in all those pinholes, especially since it's super hot outside. I think I throw away way more material than what I put on because it dries so quickly. Even though I put a little bit of hardener, it still dries so fast. So I just got done with all the bodywork needed in order to get these fender flares about 98% done. The other percent we can't finish until we get the wheels, but for now we are done. It's a bittersweet moment because I can finally see it and just picture it like it's almost done. It's almost done. Let me just show you guys what I mean. Show you guys the state that it's currently in right now. Here we go. I don't have the screws right here on the side because it's a pain in the butt to put them on and to take them off. And especially since I do go to work tomorrow, I got to take everything back off. So there's no point in putting the screws and spending 30 minutes just doing this side and then doing the other side. I'm exaggerating, 30 minutes, probably like about 10 minutes each side. So if I were to push this in right here, as you guys can tell, look at how perfect and smooth it transitions. I mean, look at that. So good. If you guys remember, all this was all like still needed work to be done, especially this piece right here, and now that sits perfectly flush. Look at that. The only one that does need a little bit more work, but I'm probably gonna have the body shop do it whenever they fill in all the pinholes, is this side. As you guys can tell, it's a small little gap right there, bigger gap than it needs to be, but the rest is like completely flush. The transition is really smooth. I'm so happy how this turned out. I'm really excited because I mean, it's about 99% done until we get the wheels. We have to see if we have to do any more modifications on the arc right here. Hopefully when we get the wheels, hopefully there's not any modifications that need to be done, and we'll be done with the kit. I'll give you guys another look. If I hold this up where the bolts are supposed to go, I mean, just look at that. Dude, I'm so freaking pumped. I'm so pumped. Now I can start probably the next weekend, I'll start working on creating the splitter that we're going to be making. Splitter, and then getting the canards on the front mounted where they're supposed to go. So that is where I'm going to end today's video, guys. Next weekend we'll start working with the aero stuff and a little bit more fun stuff, because bodywork stuff isn't really that fun. Like you guys, I mean, I didn't even show you guys any bodywork because it was time consuming. Supposedly I was going to do this in a day. It took me a total of 3 days to get everything smoothened out and everything like that. So I'm so happy. I'm pumped. I hope you guys are pumped as well, because this is just an inch closer to getting this finished, and I'm super excited. I hope you guys are able to translate through the camera, because I'm stoked. I'm stoked. So that's what I'm gonna end today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's probably a little bit shorter than usual. I'm not even sure, but hey, it is what it is. We got it done. Peace out, guys, and embrace yourself.